Let's now move on to the surface, and just like the 500 millibar map, the surface map is one of the most important tools that we have to analyze severe weather because a lot of the features that occur at the surface are extremely critical in the progression of a severe weather event. Before we fully dive in, let's go ahead and take a look at just what all these numbers and symbols mean. For example, let's go ahead and take a look at this station here in western Missouri. So there are a bunch of numbers. All these stations are located at different towns across the U.S., and these stations are equipped with weather instruments. They record data like temperature, pressure, dew point, current weather at the station at the time of observation, pressure change over time, all these kind of variables that are important to analyze in weather observation. But they can be a little bit confusing, so let's go ahead and take a look at what these numbers mean. So the wind barbs work just like the wind barbs work in the upper levels of the atmosphere. The intensity of the wind is given by the flags and staffs. Again, a flag is worth 50, a full staff is worth 10, and a half staff is worth 5. So this would be a 15-knot wind. And the direction, again, is given by going through the flags toward the center of the station. So this would be a 15-knot southwesterly wind here at this station. The number at the top left is surface temperature at the time of observation. The number at the bottom left is surface dew point. The number at the top right is surface pressure at the station. Now, this is given in code. If the first digit is between 5 and 9, then we put a 9 in front of this value. So this pressure here at this station would be 999.8 millibars. We always put a decimal between the last two digits, and then the first digit tells us what the leading number is going to be. So this one is the leading number is a 9, so it would be 999.8 millibars. If the first digit is between 0 and 4, then we put a leading 10 in front of the value. So for this station, for example, 022, the first digit is between 0 and 4, so that would be a pressure of 1002.2 millibars. So again, we always put a decimal between the last two digits, and that first digit is going to tell us what the leading number is going to be. So for our station in western Missouri here, this is going to be a pressure of 999.8 millibars. So those are the main values that you'll see on a station plot. You may also see these symbols here between the temperature and the dew point. These represent the present weather that's ongoing at the station at the time of observation. We're not going to go through what all of these symbols mean. This one, for example, this R-shaped symbol here, is representative of the fact that thunderstorms were ongoing at the time of observation. There are dozens and dozens of these present weather symbols. You can find those online anywhere if you just look up present weather symbols. Though you may sometimes see those in station plots on a surface map.
Storm chasing is already tough. Dixie Alley makes it tougher. Free ebook link in description.
On a surface map, we're looking for areas of low pressure, surface lows. Those are our main features of interest, and surface lows are always associated with frontal zones, cold fronts and warm fronts. And those boundaries and the surface low itself can be very critical pieces in severe weather setups. Now, we're not going to take you through how a surface map is actually analyzed, but it would look something like this. We would do an analysis of the pressure values at each station and come up with a map that looks something like this, a contour analysis that looks something like this. Again, these are contours of equal pressure called isobars. So the first thing that we want to identify is where our surface low is located. And basically that's going to be at the center of the lowest pressure contour. So it would be somewhere right in here as analyzed on this map.
Remember to check out those links in the description below, and then watch another video.